welcome to the deep dive. You've shared some interesting info about a company called HL Solutions, and today our mission really is to cut through the noise and figure out what they actually do, especially, considering your interest in getting up to speed quickly on emerging tech and, well, how companies find the talent for it.
Exactly. And we've been looking right at the source, their own website. It's always the best place to start, really, to get a feel for their focus and what they're offering.
And right off the bat, you see they're really zeroed in on what you might call the foundations of modern IT. Yeah. We're talking cloud, DevOps, and security. Mm-hmm. Then the whole modern data and AI stack area.
Right.
And finally, platform and application integration. These aren't just buzzwords, are they? They're sort of the core ways tech works for businesses now.
Absolutely. And, these three aren't really separate silos either. They're deeply interconnected. Like, think about it. Modern apps, they live in the cloud. They have to be secure. Mm-hmm. And the smarts, the intelligence in them, that comes from data, often driven by AI, and all of that needs to, well, connect smoothly with everything else.
Makes sense. And HL Solutions, it seems, isn't just talking about these areas. They're actively helping businesses, maybe like yours, find the people, the experts. Mm-hmm. They mention things like staff augmentation, executive search, even upskilling and training.
Yeah, so it covers different needs, doesn't it? Whether you need to fill a specific role fast, find a new leader, or maybe just boost your current team's skills, they seem to have options.
Which ties right back to your interest in talent acquisition in these fast-moving tech spaces. Understanding what a company like HL Solutions offers can kind of give you a window into the strategies businesses are using.
Definitely. It shows how companies are tackling these talent challenges.
Okay, so let's dig in a bit deeper. What do they actually do? They call themselves a boutique IT staffing partner focused on cloud, data and AI, and integration. Now, that word boutique, what does that signal? Really, it feels different from like a giant catch-all staffing firm, right?
Precisely. Yeah, boutique usually suggests specialization, focus. Instead of covering, all of IT staffing, they've picked these specific high-demand areas.
Okay.
So that probably means they have a deeper network, a better understanding of the real challenges companies face hiring in cloud, data, and AI integration. They're likely going for depth, not breadth.
Right. Not a mile wide and an inch deep.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So let's break down those areas. First, cloud, DevOps, and security. They talk about people who can design, modernize, and manage secure cloud-based applications and services. That word secure really stands out. It's not just about moving to the cloud anymore, is it?
Oh, absolutely not. Security in the cloud, it's baseline now. It's fundamental. As more critical stuff moves there, the risks just, they multiply.
Yeah.
So companies need people who get cloud and security, like deeply. Cloud native security, best practices, compliance. It's all intertwined. HL Solutions highlighting secure shows they get that critical need. For someone tracking talent, it means security skills are now just part of the package for cloud roles.
Got it. Okay, next up, the modern data and AI stack. Their description covers the end-to-end data ecosystem, mentioning everything from data profiling and analysis, BI, AI models, all the way to building enterprise-level data platforms. That sounds pretty thorough, especially with your interest in AI and the data behind it.
It really is. And what's insightful is they're not just hyping the AI model part. They're talking about the whole journey. Like, before AI, you got to understand your data, right? That's the profiling and analysis. Mm-hmm. Then you make sense of it for the business that's a BI. Then you can build and deploy AI effectively. Mentioning that end-to-end view for enterprise-level platforms just underlines that AI isn't magic. It needs solid data plating.
Right, can't build on shaky ground.
Exactly. So for you, it shows that AI talent isn't just data scientists. It's people all along that data pipeline.
Okay, and the third piece, platform and application integration. They mention professionals who enable applications to share data and processes using APIs, middleware, and messaging systems. This sounds like the critical glue holding modern IT systems together.
Totally. It's the connective tissue. Most companies aren't running just one big system anymore, are they? They've got loads of different things that need to talk to each other.
Yeah, definitely.
Integration is about breaking down those walls. APIs are like the digital handshakes between software, middleware, messaging systems. They're like the traffic cops, making sure data flows smoothly and reliably. It's essential for, automation, efficiency, a good user experience. All that stuff.
Okay, so that clarifies what they specialize in. Now, how do they help businesses find this talent? They list several talent solutions.
Yeah, they've got a range of services. They talk about finding full-time, permanent staff. They mention contract talent for projects or flexibility. There's specialized training, too, for upskilling. And even executive search for those key leadership roles, like C-suite level.
That covers a lot of bases, doesn't it? Permanent hires, temporary specialists, training, leadership. Seems like they offer different ways in.
It does. It suggests they understand companies have different strategies, different immediate needs. Some build core teams, others use contractors more. And adding training, that acknowledges the need for continuous learning in these fields that change so fast.
Right. Okay, let's shift to the why behind HL Solutions. Their tagline is pretty direct. Navigating emerging technologies with expert talent in cloud data and AI integration to help your business grow. That focus on emerging technologies really connects with your interest.
It absolutely does. Their whole mission seems built around helping companies figure out and actually use these new technologies effectively and emphasizing expert talent. It shows they believe having the right people is key to navigating that changing landscape.
They also talk about helping organizations adapt to and leverage these new areas of expertise to drive innovation, growth, and success in the digital age. That hits on the core challenge, doesn't it? It's not just about adopting tech, it's about using it strategically for actual business results.
Exactly. They're linking the emerging technologies directly to business outcomes like innovation and growth. It's not tech for tech's sake. It's tech as a tool for thriving now.
And in a section they call Foundation of Trust, they really lean into the difficulty companies face. They mention sourcing the right talent to navigate their digital transformation journeys in this fast-evolving world. Sounds like they're positioning themselves as the solution to that specific problem.
Precisely. They're hitting a major pain point. Finding people with the right specialized skills for these newer technologies, it's tough. The speed of change makes it hard for companies to keep up, both in understanding the tech and finding people who've actually done it.
Yeah, I can see that. They also briefly touch on some success stories. We don't get heaps of detail, but the titles are suggestive. Scaling AI operations for an e-commerce leader, cloud migration for a fintech innovator, building a predictive analytics platform for a healthcare provider.
Even those short titles give you clues. Scaling AI suggests moving beyond pilots to real production. Cloud migration, that's fundamental infrastructure change. Predictive analytics shows applying data science in a specific sector like healthcare.
Right.
So while we don't have the nitty-gritty, it points to them working on pretty significant projects across different industries. The diversity is also interesting: e-commerce, fintech, healthcare. It suggests their expertise isn't just locked into one area.
Okay, so let's try and wrap this up for you. Based on their site, HL Solutions looks like a specialized IT staffing firm, really focused on cloud, data and AI, and integration. They offer various ways to find talent: full-time, contract, training, exec search. And their big picture goal seems to be helping businesses use emerging tech effectively by connecting them with the necessary expert talent.
Yeah, that sums it up well. They're clearly setting themselves apart from generalists with that boutique label and the deep focus. They're aiming for targeted expertise.
So thinking about all this, the speed of change in cloud, data, AI, what do you see as the biggest hurdle for companies trying to find and, importantly, keep the right talent? Is it just the pace of tech, or is there more to it?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? The pace definitely makes it harder, no doubt. But I think a huge hurdle is just the scarcity of people who have both deep technical skills and real practical experience in these new areas.
Right, book smarts versus street smarts, kind of.
Sort of, yeah. You need people who've actually built and run this stuff in the real world. And then the competition for those people is just intense. Keeping them, that's maybe even harder than finding them. It takes more than just money. It's about offering growth, learning, interesting work.
A whole package deal.
Exactly. It's a complex equation, really. It needs a proper strategy for finding and developing talent.
Definitely food for thought. Well, hopefully this deep dive has given you a clearer picture of HL Solutions and their place in this rapidly shifting tech world. Thanks for digging into this with us.
My pleasure. It was interesting to explore.